it's Christine from the Gospel Method, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to play You Have Made Me Glad by Charity Gayle in the key of A flat. Now, if A flat is new to you, we're going to go through step by step. I'm going to show you each chord, the inversions, and we're going to talk about how to put it all together, and we're even going to do some seventh chords at the end, so be sure to stick around for that. I'll teach you what is a seventh chord and how to make it and add it into your song. If you haven't done so yet, be sure to head over to our website where you can get this handout and many others totally free, thegospelmethod.com. Now, this is a beautiful song by Charity Gayle. I'm just going to play through a little bit for you so you can hear it, and then we're going to go through step by step to show you how to do all of these chords. I'll give thanks to you, Lord, and sing praise to your name, O Most High. I'll declare your love in the morning and your faithfulness by night. For you, O Lord, have made me glad. I will sing for joy at the works of your hands and rejoice in what you have done. And rejoice in what you have done, oh Lord. Okay, so it's funky, it's kind of fun. We're going to learn it straight first, so don't worry about the rhythm yet. We'll learn the chords, and then I'll show you how you can kind of get that feel of that funky rhythm. Okay, so first things first, we are in the key of A flat. There are 4 flats, but we're going to think of it more in terms of a family of chords, okay? So A flat is going to be our home of our family. So A flat, C, and E flat, and A flat on the left hand. This is home base, and all the other chords we're going to find the closest one to this home. I call these home base inversions. And there is a chart, I'll talk about that later, of how you can get that chart as well. But let's do the first one. So A flat, we're going to start with right here. We'll come back to that slash chord. We don't want to start with that one quite yet, but let's get our A flat. And then we have C7. Okay, this is a 7 chord, and it doesn't belong in our family, so we're going to skip that one and come back to it. And we're going to go to this F minor. Okay, so we're on A flat, F minor. Our left hand goes to F. Our right hand plays it like this: A flat, C, and F. So this is F minor root position, but we're rearranging it because it's a little easier to go like this: A flat, F minor. Okay, and we're going to add those 7s later, don't worry. And then if we go back to the next line and sing A flat again, praise D flat major, A flat, D flat, and F is our inversion. To your name almost, back to A flat, high, E flat. Our inversion for this is G, B flat, E flat. Okay, so that's all of the family chords in the verse. Now, if I'm going too fast or you want a picture version of what I'm explaining, those inversions, how to get those quickly, in the description I have a 4-part series of how to play the key of A flat starting from the beginning. It's about 4 hours worth of video and free resources. Comes with the free handouts. Down in the description there is a whole page with pictures of this. They're called home base inversions. Okay, so if you want that, just go down to the description, you can download that. So let's go back now. We've got all the basic ones. Let's go up to this D flat slash E flat. Now it looks scary, but we're going to follow the same rule. D flat on the right hand, A flat, D flat, F is the way we're going to play that. And then a left hand, instead of playing D flat, we're going to play E flat. That's it. Okay? So that's D flat slash E flat for 1 beat, and then we go to that A flat. Okay? Now C7, again, it's not going to be on that chart because it doesn't belong in A flat. But I'm going to give you the notes for it, and that way we'll talk about how to make it in a second. So you're going to play G, B flat, C, and E on the right hand, and then C on the left. Okay, now the way we get this chord, I'm going to show you in root position first. 7s are awesome. They make things sound gospel-y and more exciting. Find it in root position first, C major. Take your C, the note C, go down 2 half steps. 1, 2. So I'm playing a C major chord, but I'm adding a B flat. Okay? So that's what makes this a C7. This is a C, this is a C7. My left hand still just continues to play C. Okay? So that's our C7. I'm just rearranging it. Again, we want everything to be as close to where we were so that we don't have to jump. We wouldn't want to go A flat and then like right up to there. So we're going to play like this, A flat, and then we're going to play C7 and then F minor. All right, so that's our C7. Now let's add in the 7 on this F minor. You guys can do it. Same rule for the minor 7. Again, it's easier to see it in root positions. We're going to do that first. So F minor is like this, regular old F minor chord. Take your F, go down 2 half steps. 1, 2. And you're going to add in this E flat. Okay? But, again, we want it to be convenient to get there, so we're going to play it like this, because it's closer to where we were. Okay, so if we're on E flat, or A flat, sorry, and then you go like this, that's pretty slick, pretty easy to get over there. Okay, or in this case we were playing a C, so if we're playing C7, and then we go up to F minor 7, again, still pretty close, right? It's not a big jump. So that's your F minor 7. Now, I'm staying on the verse a lot because once we get the verse done, the rest of the song really follows all these same chords. There's a couple new ones, but it's mostly, if you can do the verse, you can do the whole thing, okay? So let's take our time here for a minute. So I'm going to go through slow motion on this verse 1 so you can follow and feel the beat. There are slashes here in between the chords, and this is going to tell you how many times to press the chord. Okay, so here we go. I'll give thanks to you, Lord, and sing praise to your name, O Most High. I'll declare your love in the morning and your faithfulness by night. Okay? So there's the verse with all those moving parts with the inversions. Now, if we go, verse 2 is exactly the same. If we go over to the pre-chorus, we have F minor 7 again. We know that. E flat, we know that. D flat, we know that. And then we have A flat / C. So let's go over that one. A flat, just regular root position, because that's our home. And C on the left hand. And that's it. Okay, so you know all of those chords. And then just for fun, I have added in an E flat 7 down here. So let's talk about the notes for that. So E flat would be like this. Find your E flat, go down 2 half steps. We're just going to add D flat to that chord. So it's G, B flat, D flat, E flat, and then E flat on the left. Okay? There we go. Okay, so if we're playing E flat, it would just be like this, E flat 7, just add that note in there, and now it's a 7. Alright, so let's go through the pre-chorus together. We can do this. For you, oh Lord, have made me glad. I will sing for joy at the works of your hands and rejoice in what you have done. And rejoice in what you have done. And then we go over to the chorus. All right, so on the chorus, we have a couple of new chords. We have G flat major. Now, fun. G flat major does not live in the key of A flat, but modern composers often add chords that don't belong in the family because it gives it a little bit of fun and some excitement, okay? So we can still figure this out. If you look on your chart, G flat major is not there, but we know for any major chord, just find your note, G flat, count up 4, gives you B flat, count up 3. So G flat major is a fun chord. It has all black notes, G flat, B flat, D flat. Okay, so I'm going to write that down for you here. So G flat, B flat, D flat. And we're going to play it just like that. It's actually the easiest one to get in root position. So your A flat and G flat, that's the fastest way, is actually root position. So that's very nice. And then we also have a B flat major, or B flat minor 7. So same rule, find your B flat. B flat minor is like this. This is on your inversion chart. And then we're going to take our B flat, go down 2 half steps, and we need to add in an A flat somewhere, like that. So we're actually going to play it like this in real life, so I'm going to write that down for you. So A flat, so B flat minor, add the 7, A flat, B flat, D flat, and F with B flat on the left. Okay, so play a B flat minor, add your A flat, B flat on the left hand. Okay, so let's do this one in slow-mo. Oh Lord, how great are your works. G flat, oh Lord, how great are your works. D flat with your inversion, oh Lord, how great are your works. You have made me glad. All right? So now you can get through this whole song. I've got them written there for you so you can write them down. And anytime, here's a trick. So if you're a beginner, we're going to talk to you first, and then I'm going to talk to the intermediates after of how we can make it harder. But if you're a beginner, get rid of anything that has a number on it. So if you have 7s, 9s, 11s, 13s, 2s, 6s, if it has a letter and a number and you're a beginner, we don't do algebra, okay? Just delete all of the numbers and it will give you the basic of the song. The harmony mostly stays the same. It shouldn't mess it up too much. There's a couple instances where it might sound a little different, but you can still play through it, okay? And you could play it with a band. Now, if you're intermediate, add 7s everywhere. Anytime you have a minor chord, generally you can make that a 7th. That's a really easy way to get started. Now, the actual song is very funky. I'll do it with the written versions. I'll give thanks to you, Lord, and sing praise to your name, O Most High. I'll declare your love in the morning. So how do we get that funky rhythm? This is called syncopation, so this is taking it to the next level now. A lot of syncopation for my students, the easiest way for them to get it is to listen to the song over and over, because what it does is you're actually playing the chords in the wrong spot. Okay, so instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 on give thanks to the Lord, thanks to you, Lord. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You're actually going to play the C7 too early. So the chords are going to come before you expect them to. So here would be an example of the first couple of lines to get you an idea. It's going to come in on the and before it's supposed to. So it's like 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. So sometimes people, most of my students, I won't say sometimes, most of my students find this idea of syncopation, where the chords come where they don't belong, easier to learn by ear. So even if you're not an ear player, listening to the track, like on YouTube over and over, to get that like the feeling of the syncopation. But if you are counting it, it's just putting it half a beat before it belongs. So instead of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, you're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it's right before the 4 instead. So that's a little bit of an intermediate fun challenge that you can give a try. So that's the overview of the song. Depending if you're a beginner or advanced, hopefully you found something to take your playing a little bit higher than where you were before. If you're looking for those free classes in A flat, just check the description. And there is that inversion chart with all the pictures of the chords. As well, there's a 7-day free trial to our premium membership, which also has stuff about learning more keys and things like that, and there's lots of good stuff in there. So, hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and we'll see you for the next one. Bye!